Whoa, welcome back, everyone, to game number 2 of 10 today. We got some BO2s. If you didn't just see what happened, NoPango, they gave Team Spirit, they're like, you know what, PA Mag, all yours, and then they beat him in 25 minutes. Kyle, he's chilling. Zyori, he's sitting here. How do you feel about that one, Zyori? Was it just...
It was a smacking. Like you said at the beginning of the last draft, NoPango definitely knew what was coming when they let that through. They had a strategy, and they played against it. PA went for the Battle Fury despite having the Empower. I know you guys talked about it a lot. It seemed like it was maybe a little slow. Maybe it was the right choice, but there was definitely a window there where they were able to play around it. And PA did not have the impact she was hoping for.
Yep, and damn, we got a full. There's a PA Magnus unbanned, and they're like, nah.
Is this a core venge?
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah,
this is what we call the Kyle strat.
All right.
We did this yesterday. Although I'm gonna definitely tell my little brother to pick Sven this time.
Yeah.
Because I think the new 4-position strat is to pick a strength hero with a stun.
Beefy.
Gotta have a stun. We had him play Tusk, Slardar, and CK. I think we can add Sven to that list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, it actually is insane. 2.5k HP.
Yeah.
And all he had was 2 bracers
You just
and
run
8
in.
strength.
You run in.
And a blast.
Yeah, and the Vlad. But the Vlad doesn't really give you much HP.
No, it doesn't.
I just can't believe, like, strength heroes, there's definitely something wonky with, like, the HP mechanic.
Dude, it's the status resist, too.
Yeah.
It's so...
It adds up.
Sorry, the magic resist.
Oh, both.
No?
Anyone else hate status resist?
Yeah, I do.
You have a whole game balanced around, like, stun locking people, magic immunity, chaining stuns, and it's like, oh, by the way, that 2.17 second stun you've trained yourself for mentally for the last 9 years?
It's 2.
It's actually 1.83.
I wanted to like it when I saw like the Bane notes where you can have negative status resistance now to make stuns go longer. I thought, okay, that's a cool way to make status resistance more interesting, but I'm starting to agree. It's an odd mechanic. I'm having trouble seeing like what value it adds.
And they took it off Tiny, so now it's only, just bracers?
Eon Disc still has it, right?
Does it?
I'm actually not sure.
I
think it does, but I don't know.
It's just such a weird mechanic, because, right, if you bring in a mechanic, usually, like, you want it to be a pretty big, but this is, like, a weird little mechanic, but it makes a huge impact on the game.
Dude, totally unrelated. These couches are so hard to get comfortable on. I think they did that deliberately so that we have to sit up.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm chill.
Conspiracy.
Damn summit.
I actually like sleeping. I'm like, oh, well, there's an IO still in this pool, and
they picked it into Beastmaster Undying, though. That's a bit aggressive.
Dude, I love, man. I think I was talking to
you love...
I love Undying. But I was going to talk about, like, I was talking with Bleak last night. He's like, you know what made Undying good? Runes. 7.0 buffed Undying so much. Like,
that's true.
It just runes, right? Everyone wants to fight all those runes. Like, Undying wasn't a hero before that. People were not picking him at all. And then it's just like, hey, team fights everywhere. Hey, all right, Tombstone and Decays everywhere. Let's go.
So you get 50% status resistance with Eon Disc when the active is on for 2.5 seconds. But outside of that,
so they did.
It's just health and mana.
That's weird. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that item confusing. We haven't seen it once this tournament. I guess it's only been 11 games, but or did we see it once? I don't know.
Not that I remember.
Garbage item.
I missed 1 or 2 of the games that I was off, but it's still situational, right? It's really good against like a Chronosphere or some of those huge like. I just need to live through.
I just need to get my ult off. Live through theirs. Yeah.
Like can occasionally be good on heroes like Bat Rider or whatever if you get caught. Yep. They have like a Zeus.
Like, I'm not even saying I like Team Spirit's draft better. I just like that they went with something different, right? Because they could have done PA Mag again. Neither were banned. It clearly didn't work. So, you know what? They had the thought, and they're like, well, we got to do something different. But look at NoPango clearly knows what's happening. Let's get up.
Wow, that's a pretty sick gyro pick.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sick anti-mage pick.
They knew instantly, yeah. This AM.
It's like hard counter to gyro.
Yeah, it is.
You reflect the rocket back at him.
And it's easy to do. Same with Venge and Svensson. There's no instant stuns. He can reflect any of these.
And you also you don't take any magic damage for the most part. Yep. And right now, you're going to take a lot of time for NoPango to actually be able to threaten you physically. And when that happens, you probably have like a Manta Battle Fury.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you last pick, though, if you know Pango?
It's the question. And you could run... I mean, you're probably looking at a Ghost. They last pick Ghost Sticks here a lot, actually.
I bet they go for something like Slardar.
You think? Just for you. I mean, you need something for the anti-mage, for sure. They don't have a save against Bat Rider again. You don't like Bat Rider versus? Is it too hard with the spell shields?
Bat Rider,
it's just too hard. Yeah.
You don't out-lane him is the problem.
Oh, okay. And Bat Raiders will definitely need to win your lane.
Is Puck crazy for NoPango? Coil and Silence for AM?
Yeah, but that is super crazy. Why would you pick Puck?
I don't know.
You
I think of like an off laner that can move around and still lock him down. Have something
Yeah,
he
they
can't
can also
reflect.
get dumpstered in lane.
Well, yeah.
Not do any physical damage like we just said they needed. Hello.
You think their off laner is going to be 100% physical?
I think it's going to be a beastly bruiser.
Okay.
What about Panda?
No, what?
10 seconds
What?
remaining.
What? Because you just want to, you can end this game at 20 minutes with a Panda.
No, you
5
can't.
seconds.
Yeah, you
Panda
can.
versus Undying Anti-Mage.
Yeah, and Gyro versus Undying Anti-Mage, you just run uphill, hit the tomb, it hits everyone. Kyle, I remember all your comments yesterday, and we're looking pretty sus. So I'm just, using my theorems to
Well,
guess.
you
Theorems.
you got your molecules all mixed up.
Nah, bro.
You got
I
to
am,
clean your beakers, all right?
what, like the character in Muppets? Isn't he Beaker a
His name's
character?
Beaker, yeah.
Wow.
The scientist in Beaker.
I cannot believe you know that.
Wow, they banned Drow.
Drow
It's
is
a good Lena pick.
Yeah.
Drow-
I
Drow
like
does
the
on
Drow
it,
ban.
yeah.
Yeah, because she'll be in lane, and she'll be forced to go to the jungle eventually, but Drow loves going to the jungle now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
See
true.
me in the jungle, baby.
Oh, you just TA here, don't you?
And then you just put, like, Venge,
Off
Sven
lane.
off lane, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
That could be good.
Or Io Gyro off lane, Venge, Sven. Safe lane, doesn't matter.
Do you like this Lena pick, Kyle?
I do. I think you wanted the burst for the gyro, and you need. Ooh,
Oh.
that's a cool pick.
It's pretty physical damage, but that's
I like
he's
it.
not the best lane. He's
Nah,
going to go middle, though.
It crushes Lena, not in the lane, but throughout the game. Because you ever hit him with a Q and your birds attack him?
Yeah.
Lena melts like paper. Such a low armor hero.
Mm-hmm.
I like the pick of Lena because you needed a follow up. You need something to activate the Earth Spirit, and you need something to play with the team so AM can just farm and connect later. But the problem is he's super squishy. So Lena, if he falls behind, will literally become a creep.
Yeah.
So it's a Ghostic Vengeful Spirit.
Also, that was like a 5-minute draft. Shout out to the teams.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
pretty
quick. Yeah, I don't know. This Lena should dumpster Visage, like, super hard. And then right when Visage hits 6, it's like, it's actually just a new game.
Yeah.
Ramsey's
So we'll
one
see.
of only 2 heroes in Dota to have less than base magic resist. Can you name the other? And actually just different. The other one's more.
No, I really can't. I'm not even going to try to guess. Sniper. Just kidding.
Yeah, Visage is like negative 0.4 armor and then 10% magic resist instead of base 25. The other,
I don't know. Visage is the one that I knew. I don't know what the other one is.
Meepo.
Meepo. What does he got?
He has 35% magic resist.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Very different, you're right.
Thank you, Kyle. That was facts brought to you
Wow.
by Kyle himself, and he'll bring more. But we are going to get into the game. It is going to be NoPango. They got Ramsey standing in. It is going to be Team Spirit. They've got a pretty well-rounded draft, but the question is, do they have enough? We just saw NoPango run them over. They do a new strategy. They got something. You got the Skeeter AM. You got Lena, who if you're a mid player, you'd rather be playing Lena than Sniper. That's just how
Yeah.
you are as a
Yes.
mid player. So
Yes,
you feel
for
more
sure.
comfortable. And now you got an Undying, Earth Spirit, and Beastman. So you actually got you got long cooldowns. Obviously, Tombstone is ult, but Earth Spirit short cooldowns ready to go in. Beastmaster, he just runs you. I like it. New draft, new template. Let's see if it works.
I'm really curious about this off lane for NoPango. I feel like that's going to set the tempo for this whole like laning, like aggressive stage before 20 minutes. Is Sven Venge going to be enough to actually slow down the anti-mage?
God, I hate that
Maybe.
taunt. That's one of my least favorite taunts.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen this lane before.
Me neither. And like I was thinking about Dazzle Tusk that we saw that just like we all underestimated and completely dumpstered in this situation. This just doesn't feel as scary. Double stun is good, but I don't think they have as much straight kill threat.
I think when they're like level 3 or 4, they have a lot of kill threat. But yeah, like level 1 and 2, who cares? Like
Yeah.
2 level 1 stuns, no wave or no aura. Like you don't have all of it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
A lot
Well,
of
they know
people
he's here now.
nearby.
They still haven't shown. They showed the boar, but they didn't show any other heroes. So
30 seconds.
they might stick
to
around.
battle.
Might get first blooded. Doesn't look like it. I can't believe the boars are hero damage now. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And what is it? 64 at level 4 boar. That is actually insane. 40. Okay, whatever. I'm hero
So
math.
64
and all that now.
is a lot.
64 is 12 times 5 plus 4.
map. Oh, they're going to go in. That's going to be a stun on the IO, but the rune, it gets scooped up. Yeah, it'll be 2 for 2. And will they actually get this IO? Doesn't look like. AM's down here, actually. But I'm sure even if he has Blink, you're not getting that kill, so back out.
It's the gauntlets. Nope. Look at the health.
There's health is, I don't know. I only play on dying, so I love it. I just get double brace, so you're in a good spot.
Are they going to run top? They're going to swap lanes? That's early. I like, no, you have the core go top, and you leave the support. That's the way to do it.
IO gets like an early level 2, almost 3. He is going to be down here solo for a long time.
Yeah, swapping the Venge and the Gyro.
Yeah, you got to. You can't put Gyro against an AM dying.
Damn, this IO's out denying your AM. That's when you know you're feeling yourself. This guy's just dancing on him right now. Oh, okay, got denied himself.
Oh, hello.
What up? Yep, and you will lose this trade, but you're just slowing him down even more. Doesn't matter.
Swing and hang out in the mid.
This has definitely been a different series like all the other ones. Like, we didn't see anyone go middle. Now, the first game was a straight up 2-on-2, and now this game is just random people running everywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like he has not had the best games. I know they're 3-2 now, but even yesterday, 3-1, felt like he just had some off games, and like, I don't know.
That Dazzle game yesterday was particularly bad.
And then his mag game last is Piver and Troll. Like, if he just hit that first ulti with the Medusa in it, that egg would have gone out, everything would have changed. Like, it's just little things, and I don't know, he's got to step it up.
It's a game of inches, Grant.
It is. Now, I mean, if you get that level 2 boar, though, you are going to own this Gyro. But IO finally is up there. Ready to dance. It should be pretty, I don't know, I don't think there's going to be many kills until like level 3 or 4, and then I think we're going to just see like an explosion of kills.
And just erupt as everybody starts moving around. I could totally see that.
Everyone just gets like they get abilities, right? Uh-oh.
Could work out okay for Gyro on the run. Wisp still way back there. Not much farm going the way of this Gyrocopter.
No, it is not. I mean, he ran up there, took like 2 waves, then he got 1 wave, and dude, last thing is Gyro's hard. If you don't play Gyro, and you're like, oh, I'm going to play carry that's kind of team fighty and fun, I'll do Gyro, and like you have like 40 base damage, that shit's super hard.
Yeah.
Oh, nice deny, stun deny there. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
Gonna be close. They got him. That's going to be Viber with a first blood. There you go.
This feels like a complete flip of the last game, where all of a sudden Team Spirit's ahead in every lane.
Yeah, they're up 1K already. Yeah.
This is scary, too, because you can't afford to fall behind against AM like this.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, yeah, look at that, man.
Easy.
That's the one thing. Sven, you have 2 stuns, right, in Sven and Venge, but Sven is a stun, and that's it in this lane.
Sven just has to stun creeps, never AM, and then you follow up with the Venge stun.
Yeah.
Then you're fine.
Whoa, what is happening? Is he going? He's going to get
this. Behind the tower, I think he's done
1 more. Yep. Nice job.
Very nice kill for 9. It's just so hard for the Visage in these early levels.
Yeah. But I mean, we say you shouldn't die, but damn, he's already level 5 at 3 minutes. That is a big swing. The problem is Visage literally isn't a hero until 6, and that just slows it down even more.
Yep.
Oh. The orb. Okay, here's a trivia question. Well, it's more a mechanics question. Do the enemy team get experience if you deny a summon?
No, you get 0 experience from denying summon units.
Okay, thank you.
I knew you were going to ask that question.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
So obvious.
But a lot of people don't know that. Like, people are like, why'd they deny? Why didn't they just let it go out of range? There's different mechanics with, like, Ancients and, denying your own creeps in the Ancient. But it's whatever. I don't want to get into that. Yeah. Be a little much for these, early morning folks.
Yeah, they're just happy to watch some Dota. They don't want to be using thinkers yet.
Yeah, they don't want to be on that nerd shit.
So what do you do in this kind of scenario when all 3 of your lanes are going poorly? Like, do you think about lane rotations? Do you just hold steady and wait till level 6 on Visage and just try to stem the bleeding?
It's whatever.
You can't do that with the drafts that they have. You just need to chill. Visage needs level 6, then you can move. But that's the downside of lineups like NoPango, in that you can't actually naturally rotate and affect the status quo in the other lanes.
Right.
Heroes like Earth Spirit, different story.
Like Wisp is just not equipped to really move around.
Yeah.
Wisp is one of the few who just has to be a gyro, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like, not even anyone, literally not even like with Sven or Vent, just has to be a gyro.
Yeah, you can go mid later once Visage is 6,
Yeah.
and then just tether him,
And you just
get the Grave
right-click.
Chill, yeah, and Birds will end up finding a kill with you.
There's going to be a,
Set in stone.
it's like 2 for 2 rune exchange.
Yep.
So how does it work in-game? Like, why aren't their names changed to NoPango? They played together a ton, and they have the tags, so why are their names not tagged up?
I don't know.
That's always been, like, a weird... Did you just Laguna him? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you get? God, this... I know you lose his Visage middle. I don't think you want to die twice before it happens, though.
I think it's kind of what Kyle just said. Like, ideally, you have some sort of a support that can help you get through that part, like an Earthshaker or something that can just hide in the trees, not leech XP, but still disrupt if the Lina dives you.
Yeah.
A lot of supports can do that. I mean, even like a Sand King, Dazzle, anybody that can TP.
Is
and
he
save.
going for this? Oh, I would have.
You would've,
I don't. If there's if Decay's within 10 seconds of cooldown, I'm in those trees already. I don't give a shit. Because you know he's got a health potion too. You might just knock it off. It's worth
Your
it.
dying was pretty nasty yesterday. Didn't you have a game with no deaths?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You had no. Z Freak did. Yeah, we had. I don't know. I don't. It was like 1-0 and 12. I don't know how either. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and that's because you were playing that style, though, right? You were just going in.
Yep. Sometimes playing offensive is the new defensive.
Oh,
He could
2
mango
more.
and then stun
Mango
under
stun?
tower. Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
too late, rather.
Oh.
Oh,
the whiff.
decay.
AM wants it so bad, but
If
not
he
going to
had-
go for
If he
it.
had said Decay, it's a one-shot for aim, and they get it. But now this guy's in trouble again. I like it. Ooh, the switch over to IO. Who do they want to go for? Now there's
Sven's here,
3,
though.
so good luck.
Trying to turn it around back the other way. Now the retreat from the Beastmaster. Not going to be able to survive this one. But Lena's here. She'll bring down Naive first. Zayet's in a lot of trouble. Still not able to bring down Hesta Joe. And this Sven going to be too slow to close the gap. Laguna Blade to bring him down. A triple for 9 after a brilliant rotation.
And that is why you picked the Lina.
Yep.
Because you have this easy rotation possibility, and you win your lane.
Yep. And it's a perfect time, right? Because
Yep.
Visage actually just hit level 6. Like, you're kind of in trouble in your own lane, and instead you get a triple kill elsewhere.
Yeah.
Do we like
really
the
good.
Visage? I've seen this a lot, where they just rush Helm of the Dominator, no extra null, no extra stats, no nothing. I just don't know if I like it.
I like Weehawk goes 2 nulls Helm, and I like that a lot more. That 1 null actually makes a big difference
Yeah,
to me.
it does.
I'm glad he's getting Helm, though. I can't believe that item just stopped getting picked up by offlaners.
Every time I see it, it feels like it has a lot of utility. And you can get a lot of value out of the vision of just having a creep to play
Yeah.
mobile ward for you.
Yeah, and the creep, I mean, you see a lot of them just get Centaur. Like, it is.
Yeah.
It's just, like, useful another ability. And, I mean, what is the regen now? I know that got nerfed. Is it 8? Did it get nerfed from 10? Is it
I was
8
going to
now?
say
or is it
10,
2?
but yeah, it
Okay.
might have gotten knocked down.
That thing was nuts. Everyone just has 2 Ring of Healths on your team. Like, hey,
Yeah.
Ring of Health vendor here. It's only like 8,000 value.
No
Whoa.
There's
Some
no way that
offlaners, it
works.
just makes you feel unkillable. Actually connects with the LSA.
Hit the wrong one, though.
Visage
Oh,
on the way
slows the
in.
birds. I think he might still be dead, but that was a nice kick.
Yeah, another decent LSA. Birds
He's
looking
going
for
for
a
his-
stone form, but Naive is there to cut him off. He's even got a homing missile to chase him down. This poor Lina.
Give it to the bird.
I'll give it to the Wisp instead.
That was a pretty big commitment. That was like 3.5 heroes. Because Visage, he was kind of middle, but his bird's top. I don't know. This is a lot of space for old AM, right? That feels like the name of the game for Dire. There's literally no one bottom. He's just chilling.
Like, Gyro's only like 5 CS behind him now.
Oh, but 27 denies.
That's true.
There's a lot of denies. Thank goodness. I'm glad the little gold change instead of experience made people. It's really early. Deny more. Like carries almost never denied.
Yes.
Like the experience was good, but you had that gold. There's one thing carries love. It's gold.
Oh, yeah. Definitely one of the favorite changes of the patch.
Usually top 2 CSR Dire, but Gyro is only about 200 behind. He did do a nice job catching up, and well, see ya.
Now we'll see if the Visage can catch up just as well.
Oh, look at that bird. That Hawk. Hawk's such a good skill. They're just going to go uphill. That's a Shrine with a Wisp, but the Wisp, they didn't kill the Wisp first. Now they do, so they will get... Okay, that was a little nerve-wracking. Like, kill the Wisp first, but...
They've been really just going for Gyro every time. But as you say, you just got to kill the Wisp because you don't go the bottle charges anymore. But still, like, just the base regen, it's like 20, 30
And there was
HP
a
per
Shrine,
second.
right? You actually survived 2 BLTB, but Luckily, they are already 2K ahead, so they have the damage.
I think most of the mid laners in that situation maybe wouldn't want to lead the charge, but Lena's got enough burst that you can actually finish him off at the shrine.
That is true.
It's just a different play style to the sniper. Like you're a mid-game playmaker, and you need that not just because of the kit and it giving you that ability to make those plays, but when you're playing heroes like Sniper, you're not looking to connect with your team like that.
Yeah.
You want to just kind of RR in the mid lane, hit some jungle creeps, but that just doesn't make things work.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna push in this
Oh,
top
he's
lane.
a Vlad's already? Dude,
Yeah,
that
he's
item.
beast. I love this.
I
I'm
do
glad it's
too.
back too. I'm glad it's like it's
I missed
replacing
it.
drums again, right? Because like
Yeah.
Vlad's
Yeah.
came, then drums came. Drums replaced Vlad's, and they've been like fighting back and forth. I love when Vlad's wins. Just a cooler item. Look at it. It has a face on it.
I think drums should have a longer cooldown and no charges. It would be a far better item.
I was just thinking that, like, do you think it would be broken, like too strong if it didn't have charges?
Well, I just think it should be balanced around, like, not charges, that's all, because I just don't like it.
Same. That's a big turn off for me to buy that item. It just
Yeah, because if you get a super fast drums, right? Like, let's say Beastmaster buys the drums instead, and it's 7-8 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
You're going to use all your charges by 20.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, well, this item feels bad.
I get
Yeah.
two
Now
Yeah,
spots. Yeah.
because you know why? It was nerfed when TP slot was added, because no longer will you ever be like selling your drums
Yeah.
by like 30-40 minutes, because you have that extra slot at all times.
yeah.
So why buy drums over Vlad's?
Is he gonna go for the deny?
Oh, go for it. He's going to get it.
Dan, look at from behind the old
Go on in.
global combo. And is he
Lena's
gonna make
in
it out?
trouble.
No, he's dead.
No, he's not. He's fine.
You think?
Yeah, he'll respawn.
Find him.
Nice
Earth
tether
Spirit.
drop.
Finds a free farm there. Yeah, they get him, and well, they kill Slayer, but
One
who
for
really
two.
cares? Naive gets double. Damn.
You ever watch the movie Double Trouble? Married with the Olsen twins?
Yes, I have. I've watched that and The Parent Trap.
That
Both
is
are
another one.
great.
They don't hold the Parent Trap.
That's Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Parent
Yeah.
Trap
Well,
is great.
because they're both ish the same. Yeah, Parent Trap. I don't. That was, dude. I used to love playing the Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen video games on PlayStation 1. Those games.
What
were
was the
hype.
plot of those video games?
You were shopping in a mall and you just had to like complete certain shit.
Oh, cool.
And then there was a snowboarding one. That was hype. Like people thought Cool Borders or SSX was cool. Nah, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen cruising down like Vale Peak or something. That's the hype.
Mary Kate and Ashley goes snowboarding.
That shit is hype.
Wow. It's
I mean,
like a Barbie racing game,
Yeah.
dude.
It was a game for my sisters had it, and then like obviously I'm playing it when they're not there, and I won't admit I played it, but it was a good game.
Okay. Good to know.
Now they got the Urn on Wisp. I don't know. So is there a point when it feels like? Sorry, I just keep stuttering. Radiant can just run over them, right? Like at a certain point with this Vistra, it feels like unless this AM super far. But oh no, you don't want to whiff that, but it doesn't matter. Luckily, could matter later, but not now. I don't know, Kyle. What do you think? Does Team Spirit just win this late? Does Pangolier have to end this early or no?
I'm not sure, because the thing about their draft is that they could just win a fight, roll through the Lina +1, and just go high ground with
That's right,
Visage. So
Yeah.
That's the
it
thing.
kind of goes both ways. I think AM eventually wins, but I'm worried if you're behind Gyro after the way the laning phase went.
No.
Because, yeah, sure, you counter Gyro, but like if you hit an Ags, it's all the Ags timing. Because you can actually tether Visage, he spawns 3 birds, then you just tether Gyro, and he's going to have a free extra auto attack every second. It just that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I still can't believe they they got a 3rd and 4th pick IO Gyro. Like, it's not working
Yeah.
out for them yet, but it's just crazy it got through that far.
I mean, it is working out for them in some regard, right? I feel like that combo is what's keeping them in this
Yeah.
game right
Yeah,
now.
it is. I mean,
And
look, Gyro's network.
It's similar to the Darkseer Spearbreaker in that I think this is a super sick combo of heroes, but I don't think it should be first picked all the time. Because if you go IO Gyro, like what you're looking to do is obvious and you can read it, and most teams probably have a counter pick in mind. Same with Darkseer Spearbreaker, where it's an insane, ludicrous combo if it's not hard countered.
Yeah.
He went the drums.
He went drums triple Wraith. I'm all about that.
I like it.
Damn, he's
Almost
he's
has
gonna
Battle
have a
Fury.
5th. And this isn't a naked Battle Fury. He has double Wraithband treads, and he's gonna have a 15-minute Battle Fury. That is really fast.
Is it?
I think it's pretty
I don't think
bad.
it's that fast.
I
this
think,
patch.
I mean, like Brown Boots Wraithband, I think is
no,
normally you get
I
it.
see Treads triple Wraith every time.
Oh, okay. Well, what time?
At 15?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd say 14 to 16.
It's definitely decent, though.
All right, sorry, Skeeter. You're trash. I got you, Kyle. Oh, they're just
Easy
gonna take
Roche, dude. This
Yeah.
is just unscouted, uncontested. Look at this
You have
play,
a
though.
Hawk. Where's the Hawk at?
This Sven is just straight
Dead.
distraction right now.
He is.
But look at the HP on him. Oh, never mind.
It's not the heat.
Wait till you get some bracers.
Yeah,
Then
you
y'all
had no
will see.
braces.
Oh, did Viber go for a steal?
I guess so.
They did have the
What's
Hawk.
the beast going? What's he got down there?
He's going Crimson.
Crimson.
looks
Yeah,
like.
that's the item. I like it. 'Cause
Especially
you know,
against Visage.
uh-oh,
Whoa,
oops,
don't
swap.
run into it. I mean, he's still dead, but he'll survive an extra second.
Venge. Nice. You're gonna shrine.
They should have known something was coming. He's got a tier 2. The shrine's up. People are going to TP in to defend. They're not giving that for free.
That closes the gold lead, though. We're less than 1K now.
That's good. I mean, that's always going to be in
Oh,
favor of NoPango.
would you ever buy these items on Undying?
What?
A buckler?
No. You
Nate,
need mana.
what do you buy? Bracers?
I do Wand Bracer.
My
I mean, you
man.
need Wand. Like,
Yeah.
Undying.
Oh, he buys it right
especially.
now. There you go.
There we go. You not even stick. You actually need Wand on that hero. Oh, yeah. I think Bracers can be on anyone. When I play support Gyro, Mana Boots double Bracer,
Oh,
baby.
hell yes.
Do you go mana boots on Undying?
Nah, if I'm really farmed. Like, if I come out of the lane, I'm like, what the hell? I have 900 gold, I will. But normally I'll just do Bracers.
Okay.
Because usually I want it. If I'm on Undying, I just want to go die, make space for my team,
Yeah.
and, like, spam spells.
You're not trying to stay on map. You're trying to use
Yeah.
all your spells, die, and come back to life.
Yep, you want to be the unliving Undying.
All right.
Dude, they should make a hero, the unliving.
The unliving.
And then it's just like a dude.
How would he be
I
different
don't
from
know.
Undying?
I don't know. That's a good question. There's the first tombstone I think we've seen. Is it going to be anything? Doesn't look like it.
It's only a level 2 tomb.
Oh, and it's the... That's his ulti. Dude, that ulti's 115 second
It's
cooldown
so
now.
long.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Gyrocopters walks to the high ground. He gets Laguna, but does he survive?
Why-
He's still alive. They can't finish him.
Why Lena? Like, what the hell?
They really
What
didn't
just
want to...
happened?
That was so weird.
They just didn't kill him. Like, do they know how Wisp works?
Well, he had an Aegis, too.
True.
But they...
Still, though.
I
mean,
think you almost commit for that Aegis, because now they can actually pressure uphill.
you just drop 2 of your big cooldowns.
What the
And
hell?
Ben's is just
They're
walking
so
up to
deep.
him.
Like, I guess this is the big problem with AM, right? Like, he can't punish this. Like,
And
he
look
just
at Visage
can't
up
do
top. In the meantime, he's just taking. They're taking 2 tier 2s.
anything. Yeah. They're just playing way
Holy
better.
crap!
I mean, this is that mid-game timing we were talking about.
Does he have Solar Crest?
Yeah, he does.
Dude, this is the new patch, though, right? Like, look at the items. Drums. Do they have a Vlad's on Venge yet? That's what he's going.
They
Yeah.
do.
A bunch of Wraith Bands, a Drums, a Vlad's, an HOD, a Solar Crest. All right, go high ground. And a
High
buckler.
ground in 20 minutes. Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
He's doing plus 71 damage.
And they're like actually doing it.
Oh
They
my
just
God.
destroyed that tower before the fight even started. They do have Laguna back. Still no Flesh Golem.
Kill the birds. He can't.
Call down. It's a zoning tool. Nice swap. Catches Biver. There's the Aegis, but it's Primal Roar and Laguna down. Zayetz gets popped in the back.
They're going to win this fight on Spirit, for sure. They definitely
Are they?
overcommitted, it looks
Are
like.
they
I
really?
Wisp
think
fought
so.
back, dude. He's going to keep Naive alive.
Wow, he does.
This is just doing so
The
much
kick!
damage.
The boulder kick!
It's a-
Damn!
Finally, death on Naive. They will bring down Ramses. They are going to get this cleanup after all. Wisp able to make it out with the relocate.
I heard a Sven ulti somewhere.
Whoa! He's trying to hit
He's
him.
The
He's gotta
lone
hit him.
survivor, dude. He
Oh, the
wants it.
birds! The birds!
The Birds is actually a sick horror movie.
Yeah. Well, that was a little overextension there.
I don't
I don't
know.
think they needed the swap
I
to, like,
don't like
aggressive.
the swap, but I liked everything else.
They did get the tier
They-
3 at least.
Yeah,
though,
they
right?
had to kill the Lena.
Yeah.
They really have to kill Lena, and that's the power of the hero. Like, how many spells do you think he cast in that fight?
Dude, it just feels weird because, right, the swap started the fight. Did they need to start the fight?
No,
I figured
no,
they could
no.
just, like, have birds, Helmet the Dominator hitting
sieging,
the
dude.
thing. I think that was the only
I think you could have
negative.
saved Gyro ulti too. Like, they just
Yeah.
zoned a little hard, and they
Too
used those
hard, yeah.
spells, and then all of a sudden, you're left with nothing left in the arsenal.
You get the tier 3, but I mean, even I know this is the new patch, but I mean, when we saw this last patch, right, with like Pain playing it, I mean, you do lose 1 or 2 uphill fights, you just lose the game. So I think they do have IO
Look at the net
Gyro,
worth
which
on
is
AM
better.
all of a sudden. He got a triple kill out of that, and because he was behind net worth of those kills, he got bonus gold.
Well, he only got assists for that.
Oh, you're right. Lena got the triple kill.
No, it was Biver, I think. Biver got all 3. He is a very rich boy now.
He's stacked.
Dude, that kick, he actually almost saved the Gyro, and then you like saw like the boulder just like slowly went over and
Yeah.
just it literally he would have lived. That was a nice snipe.
The Gyro has BKB now also, which
That's
I don't
scary.
think he had in the last fight.
Did
So
not.
he's ready to rock and roll.
That is scary. And now you take a fight in the base. There's really nowhere for Dire to run. Like that is where you want to take a fight, but maybe they'll take it out. Yeah, they will.
Gonna find Beastmaster. Earth Spirit comes rotating in. Primal Roar comes out.
BKB.
Lina trying to turn things around. They might be able to get this
The
Gyro.
Force!
BKB just barely saves him. Now Venge can be left behind. Looked like a good initiation for NoPango, but it's Team Spirit with the reinforcements.
And that was the Hawk. They had the Hawk on the high ground. They saw it. Dude, just the vision game, it feels like this game.
I think AM's approaching critical mass now.
Like, you just won the first BKB Gyro fight. Like, that is so rare.
He has
as the
to
opposite
BKB
team.
there. If that was a VP carry, you know, Ramsey's just thinking, if that was my Gyro, I'm getting my BKB off.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Zed got the, I don't know, still Beastmaster instant roar. I mean, he just wouldn't have taken that damage, but yeah. I don't know, what can you do now if you're NoPango, you're on the back foot now, and you know that.
Scary. If you fail one more high ground push, AM is going to be unstoppable. It's like one item away.
If you even get a high ground push, I don't know if they'll be able to go on that side of the map for.
They just went a little aggro because the timing is still level 15 for the Wisp. And he
yeah.
has the XP talent. He'll get there. But now you're going to need second Roche plus 2 minutes to look to end game. And I don't know if you're going to be able to, if that's enough. But at the same time, it is Venge, Visage. They're going to have double BKB. It's a lot of damage.
You definitely defend the second Roche if you're Dynasty. I mean, you have Tombstone, you have Earth Spirit, and you have a Crimson Guard on Beastmaster now. Like, you actually, dude, he is so fun.
Do we like the Scotty on AM? I feel like you go even AC here possibly, or BKB. I think you need BKB, thinking about it.
Yeah.
I agree. I just don't like Scotty on AM.
Me
so
neither.
I will just disagree with it either way.
This just seems like a great BKB game, though. It's got a lot of stun, a lot of magic damage.
And all they have to, if he just blinks in on top of the Gyro or Wisp with a Manta and a stun, like that guy's dead.
Yeah.
They have a Roar as well, so you know he'll have some way to apply the damage.
I wouldn't even mind Basher into BKB.
Sure.
I think. I don't know, just get a little extra damage, whatever. See you later, Rocket. God, that's. What if you had to cast it? Now that never makes sense. I like how it is now.
What, Spell Shield?
Yeah.
Or Counter Spell? whatever it is?
Gotcha. That slows down his farm by 3 seconds.
2.4.
Yeah, but I figure he's like kind of confused by
Yeah,
it, so he doesn't
yeah,
move
true,
with it or
true.
0.6. You know, I would be. I'd be standing for like 2 seconds. Like, what the hell? Oh yeah. He has that ability.
I like this smoke, though, behind the AM.
If they want Roche, but unfortunately for Spirit, it's going to come up very shortly, actually.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see the timer shortly.
Oh, May recent, yeah. Oh, they're going in now. Sven, he's only level 7. Oh,
He's
whip.
pretty fast, though. And they'll catch him with the boulder. Not fast enough.
Oh, there's an invis.
They're actually going to fight this, though. BKB Gyro pops the call down. They want to go in on this. Not much damage, though. Swap from Venge back up to the high ground. Wisp taking huge
Spirit
damage from the
vessel on
Laguna. That'll be the end of Zayed. So now it's just a Gyrocopter. They did get Hesta
get the
Joe.
Luna.
Double LSA. They need more.
The birds are running at Lina. Look at this. They're just running at him. Please help me.
Gyro completely repelled. He gets brought down now. Lina still standing. The birds might be enough, though. Yule Scepter buys him some time. AM, he's here.
The heal from Undying, not enough.
AM's going to clean it up, though. Pops one of the pinatas with the ultimate. Buyback now from the Gyrocopter to help clean things up. They'll try to chase down FNG. It looks like they'll get a cleanup kill here. But
Wait, FNG's level 13?
serious economic damage. They've got 23 kills, dude.
Yeah, I know,
this
but
is-
still.
This is you can't kill any mage anymore. And even if you buy back like that, how do you actually kill Skeeter? You
Yeah,
don't have
you
the
don't.
stuns,
Yeah.
and even if you did, he can just reflect them. It requires huge mistakes from Skeeter, both positional and not getting a good counterspell off if you actually want to kill him. And they still don't have the physical DPS. Why take that fight? You don't have level 15 on Wisp.
No, I actually like. I mean, I don't hate the Scotty, right? It gives him a shitload of HP. Gives you. I mean, it actually does give you a big chunk of agility, and slow could be good.
Wait, see, Wisp at level 14, he's that close?
He's been
He's
close
14.
for a while.
Real, like,
Oh,
man, timings, they're everything.
Dude, you're right. This poor Lina. Lina's just like, he gets a good initiation, which is good, and then just birds. Immediately,
Yeah.
the birds are just on him.
That's why I like the Aether Lens. He's going for the
Yeah.
Spellcaster Lina because there's no way to itemize and actually be able to man up against birds. If ENV goes BKB, you still just get right-clicked by Flak and everything. And I like just the idea that he's going to try backline, follow up with spells, let the AM do the
Oh.
physical.
That's a DD on aim. This is pretty much the game right here. I think Dire's going to go for Roche. Radiant might contest it, and whoever wins the fight, I think, is going to be in a pretty good position. It's looking like Spirit.
Yeah, they're going to go for Roche. Not scouted out by the Radiant yet.
They scan above. They don't know this Roche is going on at all. 9 actually just saw him run in the river with the smoke, too.
Wow.
So they know it's free Roche.
Freebie.
And now you're Lena. Yeah, you have a Lena with cheese now. It's big. And see you later, Sven.
And just like that, it'll be a 4v5. Sven not surviving this one.
Where is
Maybe.
it? The Quelling Blade. Oh, Skeeter.
What?
Skeeter.
Oh, he wanted the last hits first.
Sven doesn't even have a TP.
Skeeter, no.
Oh,
Skeeter,
wait.
yes.
He's back on the hunt.
Oh, no.
There we go.
He doesn't do any damage, though, because he doesn't have mana. I don't even think. Okay, now
He's got him. There we go, Skeeter.
And he farmed the creep wave. Good play. Oh, swap back in. Roar does already come out. They're in there. Can they bring him down? Instantly dead. And now the IO's going to die in the back. Ghosting as well. They're going to try to run together, but they'll make it. Dude, holy smoke.
Fly back on Sven, too.
This game's over.
Yeah, at first, I was like, dude, they need to stop just going on this gyro. And then you actually see the burst. I mean, Lena is level 17. Which is nice.
Yeah, it's like the Wisp combos are all about those breakpoints, right?
Yeah.
When you can survive that burst, it feels unstoppable. When you can just burst down the tether target, it's like, well, yeah, we're behind.
Yeah. No, you just don't have this. You never had the damage for NoPango. They took 2 poor fights before big timings. They didn't have Gyro BKB for that first high ground attempt.
Yeah.
They didn't have level 15 on Wisp for that second fight on the Shrine. You don't recover from issues like that. You're on a clock. You're playing against AM. You only have a mistake or two before the game falls out of reach.
Yep.
That's it.
And it was mostly because they won 3. I'm trying to think. So bottom lane, what was it? What was the lane matchup?
Beast Mass, no.
It was AM.
Undying
Bottom
AM.
was, yeah.
Undying AM versus, and they rotated the Sven.
It was
Sven.
mostly Venge down there. Yeah,
Should've-
Sven moved around a little
You
bit.
can't win that lane.
You
know
can't win,
what
but you
Undying
should be able
does.
to lose that bad. Because remember, the AM had 30 denies at like 6 minutes.
it was
AM,
basically
how do
a
you can't stun any
Yeah, that's
mage.
true, you
It was like a solo Venge, though. The Sven rotated mid at least twice to try to help the Visage.
Yeah.
Didn't help the Visage at all. He still died twice before level 6, and it made that bottom lane just a free lane for AM.
This was we won 3 lanes. We didn't make mistakes, and now we're probably going to win. Roar, they're just going to run this time. They might re-engage after it's over. And that BKB is already at like 7 seconds. Ooh, misses the stun. 9. Whoa. Has the cheese still. We'll see if they want to use it. Swap back in. I just don't think you can use the cheese.
A couple of little pick-me-ups, but 2 lanes down.
2 lanes and the tier 4s, yeah.
What's wild, though, is that even though NoPango lost all the lanes, that high ground push was still pretty scary, right? If they hadn't forced it, if they had played that right, that could have been a moment where they basically could have won the game or done crippling damage. So
I would have liked to see them get tier 3, go back, kill Shrine, get BKB, go back in perhaps, or smoke around, find a kill.
Yeah.
Because they forced Glyph. I think instead of the catapult, Visage probably wanted a wolf creep too. That could have potentially turned the time.
Better, yeah.
Because when you have Avenge too, all that stuff stacks. Like, it's just crazy. You could do way too much damage. And when you have a hero like Gyro, all plus damage represents so much more DPS because you're flacking.
that's true.
But I like this draft. I think this would work in the future. They just lost all their lanes.
Yeah.
Double damage!
And now, no reason not to. They're just going to farm up. They can go. I mean, they just have to go push top event. They got to get. You just got to keep bottom pushed out, which it is, and then just go top, which, well, looks like Radiant wants to do as well. And there might be a big fight to come. Oh, he scouts it out, actually. He gets the tombstone down and his ulti. Look at how tank is. They're instantly going to bring down this Gyro again. Holy smokes, he died so quick.
Great positioning from FNG. He's the perfect one to start that fight, and he's actually still alive. It'll be a dead Sven, and they're just going to pick him off one at a time. Visage loses his TP because of the Yules, and that'll be a follow-up.
Respect, though, for looking to smoke take that fight, because you're going to lose the game. Yeah. You might as well go out like a samurai.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
just think FNG was just right place, right time. He just literally runs into 5 and he got both of his abilities up. They didn't even stun him in time. He got Tombstone and his ult. Dude, that ult does, I know why it's a long cooldown. It does do a lot of damage. It is pretty damn nice, actually.
It heals him, it slows. It's a sick ultimate.
And what are you going to do? This was just, I mean, the only damage, right, you see is 22k from the Gyro. And there wasn't really that much damage done by the other team. It was just a very quick, concise game. They won 2-3 team fights. They won the game. AM farm did well.
I think the Visage was just not the right choice there. I mean, we talked about it a lot. Lena wins the matchup early. Visage kind of comes back later, and we saw the power of Visage in those team fights against the Lena, but they just had this window where it felt like there wasn't a mid laner for NoPango.
Yeah.
You know, like
The Visage
I think they
factor.
needed somebody that could just stand in that lane a little bit better.
Or even I don't think you can do Visage and Sven together. I mean, it's cool, like, you shield them all, but, like, you're trying to roam a Sven middle to help a Visage. You're like, what
Right.
the hell? Why is a Sven roaming middle to help a Visage? And it doesn't work, obviously, so. Damn, look at that. I'm looking at the support contribution. The IO didn't even buy one thing. I understand IO is a pretty greedy support, but not even one thing. Come on, man. Oh, he did stack 2 neutral camps, though, so that's good.
There
I don't
you
know.
go.
That was just very well played by Spirit. They look at. I mean, I feel like you just give like 9 a mid hero. Like, I'm not calling Sniper mid hero. I'm really not. You just give them like Alina, even anything. You give Skeeter an actual good lane. They look like a real team. That's the thing. Just throw Hesta Joe to the Wolves like normal. Give Skeeter a good lane. You're in a good spot.
Yep, pretty much. I agree.
9-0-6 on AM that game, man. Just untouched.
That was an easy game.
Yeah, as Kyle said. Yeah, But they wanted the lanes like that. Why did you want the Venge?
They had no
Venge?
better
They
option.
said you don't like the. You don't. I mean, Gyro will just get out last hit super hard. You're right. That was just a good AM pick. Really was. So that is the end of series number 1. But guess what? NoPango, they won one. They get their first loss. Team Spirit now. So they're 4-2. NoPango's 5-1. We got some other teams coming up next. Do we? Oh, we have an interview. Okay, didn't know these were with FNG.
FNGZ.
Okay.
Kyle, you got this one.
All right, I do. What's up?
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he's not
not
here
on
yet.
yet. Okay,
Oh,
we have
well.
FNG coming. Got
Hold
it.
up.
Okay.
Well, you do. I don't.
Or somewhere. What is our next series of the day? Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hello? FNG?
FNG? Hello?
Hello?
Our
I
boy?
hope he hears
Oh.
us and he's just annoyed at us saying his name and we just don't hear him.
That's fine. I like this kind of I'll fill in the blanks. You ask me questions, I'll
Okay,
answer
Kyle,
like
get
you
him.
would.
He hears us now.
Hello? FNG?
Yo,
Hello?
I got you baited here, buddy.
How you doing, buddy? Nice game, nice animated pick.
Well, I mean, not the best performance, to be honest, past couple of days.
Yeah, you guys look pretty shit. What do you think is wrong?
I mean, just disappointment after losing all the qualifiers.
Gotcha.
Damn, but I mean, this was a good game. You had a good one. You just handled the Ramsey stand and NoPango. You got to be feeling
not
a
bad.
little bit better about yourself, right?
Nah, not
No?
really.
Oh, well, would you say that you scored a point for PyCat, though? Like, were you playing for Team PyCat there?
Oh, 100%. Go OG Boosin.
Okay. Damn, all right. Fighting words from FN.
So do you think you can win this tournament? Is this your tournament you can win? I know the qualifiers were rough, but you got to get a W. Is this it?
Bro, I don't fucking know. I'm just here playing Dota.
All right, just a boy playing his
True.
Dota. You know, do you think you bought enough Wraith bands that game, or do you think you could have used a third one?
What do you mean?
Or
We're talking
Bracer?
FNG, you idiot.
Bracers?
Didn't,
Is he undying?
didn't I have
Yeah,
free
yeah.
break fans?
No, this is Skeeter.
Wait, this is Skeeter?
Yes, this is Skeeter.
He said FNG.
Hello?
And then he got jebaited into the. Didn't you hear? He's like, I got jebaited here. And this is clearly Skeeter's
Oh.
voice. Skeeter,
Never
I
mind.
got you. Some of
Sorry,
us respect
Oliver.
the
Yo,
greats.
Gray, you're my fucking boy, man.
Yeah,
How is
I
that?
got
Sorry, Oliver. Dude, what do you mean?
Yeah,
We-
Kyle and
you're
I
a
got
fucking-
got, dude.
Yeah.
Oliver, I forgot, man. It's early here. I will never forget ESL Genting. We bonded. We're bros.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Hell yeah,
root
man.
for you.
He doesn't know your voice, but yeah, he knows you.
He does.
Well, I
Oh.
mean,
No.
you don't know his voice apparently.
Well, you know, he sounds different when he's sober.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, Skeeter. The last question we're going to talk
Skeeter's out of
about:
control.
will Aloha Dance be freed one day?
I mean, he's streaming on YouTube. Don't
Is
you
he?
know?
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
one's
yeah.
lets that
Yeah, I didn't know that, dude.
Bro, he has like 100 viewers or something.
Dude, isn't that sad? You go from like one of the greats, you're just streaming like The Departed to your viewers, and now you're just on YouTube. Okay. Never mind. But
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sad.
yeah, it is. But Skeeter, congrats, 906. You carried with AM. Do you guys have any more games today, or are you done for the
Yeah,
day?
I think we just have a game right now against the
They
Lions.
play next?
You
Yeah.
play, oh, you play versus the Lions.
Spirit
Yeah.
Alliance,
Oh,
hey.
okay.
Are you about to sauce
Hey.
on him?
Bro, I don't know. I told you. Just everyone just feeling down after qualifiers.
Oh.
You're just playing Dota.
Well,
Kinda.
just remember, okay? Like, don't be sad because in 100 years you'll probably be dead. So enjoy
Yeah, that's
yourself,
true.
win or
That's
lose.
true.
Yeah, or in a
You
day
know,
you could be dead, so
it's
who
true.
knows?
So enjoy yourself, bro.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
Skip.
don't be down, man.
But seriously, thanks.
No. I mean, I'm always happy. It's not me. It's just like the team atmosphere. It's not the best.
Well, tell him to stop being such sourpusses, Man, like, stop whining. You got to play some music. What's your favorite fight song, Oliver? What do you play to get in the mindset to kick some ass?
Whoa, I mean, that's a hard one. Like, it changes from like a month to month.
If you say Little Skies,
It's hard
I
style.
swear to
It's
God,
hard
if you
style.
say Little Skies.
Oliver's blasting that dubstep, 100%.
Bruh. My favorite song right now. I don't know. It's probably some